when I started out, my agents, William Morris Agency, said you cannot go with the name Steinberg. Abe Lassvogel and Harry Kalschein, my agents, said Steinberg won't work. Now, they wouldn't have been satisfied to go from Steinberg to Stein. It would have to go from Steinberg to So there's no Russian, Jewish, anything there. And the people who do this, who did change their names, then they change their noses. And then one Tuesday morning, they wake up and they have a kid who has a nose like a macaw. And it's God's way of going booga booga. You know what? I did these sermons on the Smothers Brothers show, and thank you. And I did Jonah. I actually did Moses, and then I did Jonah. And when I came to do Jonah, which was 3 weeks after I did Moses, Tommy Smothers had been told by the censors, by CBS, you can have Steinberg back on, but don't, under any circumstances, let him do a sermon. And I came, and I thought it went pretty well the first time. And then I came there, and Tommy went to a room, and he opened up the door of the room, and there were hundreds of duffel bags. And I said, "What's that?" And he said, "It's your hate mail." It wasn't his hate mail. It was my hate mail. So he was told not to let me do another sermon, and I did. And I will do Moses for you. And it was... Bear in mind, this threw the #1 show in the country off the air. So in my mind, I was always doing a Reform rabbi. So I'd always start with the congregation, please be seated for tonight's sermon. Tonight's sermon deals with the exciting personality of Moses, who had a wonderful rapport with God, whom I'm sure you'll all remember from last week's sermon. When Moses is raised in the palace of the Pharaoh, and he goes wandering in the desert chasing after a sheep, he sees a bush that is burning, yet it will not consume itself. A voice comes out. "Moses, Moses, take off your shoes from off of your feet," God says in his redundant way. Moses takes his shoes off his feet, approaches the burning bush, burns his feet. God goes, "Aha, third one today."